Home is where the heart is, right? Not if you're the richest man in India, then home is where the luxury is, and we mean $2 billion worth of luxury. That's an unfathomable amount of money to spend on a home, isn't it? Surely it's made out of gold or platinum with windows made out of diamonds? Close, very close, but not entirely. It's simply a massive, massive home and a complete architectural marvel. Known as Antilia, the most expensive home in India consists of 27 stories, 9 elevators, parking space for 168 flashy cars, and is serviced by 600 employees. The only home, so to speak, more expensive than Antilia is Buckingham Palace, and even it is considered state property. Just how rich must one man be in order to build a home worth $2 billion? Incredibly rich, like $92.6 billion kind of rich. Mukesh Ambani is not only a billionaire, but he is also the richest man in India. At the age of 61, he is the chairman, managing director, and largest shareholder of Reliance Industries, which is an Indian multinational conglomerate company. Since he already dominates the business market, it is only natural for him to want to live like a king. And that he most definitely does. In 2012, the construction of his home Antilia was completed. It immediately earned a Guinness World Record for the largest private home ever to be built. And since Antilia is still the world's largest and most expensive private home, and will probably stay that way, it still holds the record 9 years later. Ambani named his home Antilia after the mythical island in the Atlantic Ocean. What exactly the connection is, we're not sure. Coming in at 570 feet tall, Antilia has a breathtaking 27 stories, meaning it's as tall or as long as half a racetrack. That's insane. Having trouble seeing that in your mind's eye? Another way to explain its magnitude is for you to imagine a 60-story building. Because Antilia has extra high ceilings, each floor is a little bigger than your average building floor, and its 27 stories are the same height as your average 60-story building. How many people do you think live there? Well, in total, 606. Those 600 of them are staff members. So yes, the home was essentially built for only 6 family members. Just wait to hear about what's on the rooftop of Antilia. The 600 staff members are highly trained professionals and work as cleaners, security guards, kitchen staff, and departmental managers. Because the last thing the lady of this house wants to do is manage stuff, right? Logistically, Antilia was planned out right down to the T. The home has 9 elevators, with some dedicated to staff. With large, almost floor-to-ceiling windows installed throughout Antilia, residents can choose between the breathtaking Indian Ocean as a view on one side and the world's largest slum on the other. It definitely takes looking down on the poor to a whole new level, doesn't it? Other features in this magnificent home include a spa, a snow room for when those long summer nights get a little too hot, a movie theater fitted with 80 adjustable velvet seats, and a massive ballroom fitted with a gigantic crystal chandelier that covers about 80% of the ceiling space. Not to mention the beautiful terrace gardens, which also have a purpose. They were planted in order to absorb most of the Indian heat, so as to keep the home as cool as possible. The first few floors were constructed to house the family's 168 cars, including Ambani's favorite $1.5 million RS5 Crore Maybach. The car lot even has its own service section. Other notable cars in the car lot are a Bentley Bentayga, a Mercedes-AMG G63, a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe, and a Porsche Cayenne. Interestingly enough, Mumbai's bylaws state no home is allowed to have such a large car lot. Not that it has stopped Ambani from having one. Antilia also has a 2-story recreation center complete with a lap pool, a gym, a juice bar, and a dance and yoga studio. Something Antilia has that we are pretty sure no other home in India has is a private temple. Though come to think of it, not a lot of homes are fitted with a juice bar either. The temple is reportedly used by the family on a daily basis. On the rooftop, there are not 1 or even 2, but 3 fully functional helipads. Before we tell you more, remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Among the many floors within Antillia sits a cozy meeting area, a sort of reception area for guests. The space is decked out with dark wooden flooring, intricately woven rugs, and warm lighting. Additionally, the space houses a winding staircase with glass paneling, plush couches in terracotta tones, and moody paintings. Throughout the jaw-dropping 400,000 square foot home, there are lotus flower and sun motifs used as decorations. We'll explain why a little later. Inside a few of the bedrooms, you'll find the same earthy tones and enough luxury features to make you want to stay there forever. Each bedroom has a salon-style hair wash station, a massive bed, and a living room area. And obviously an ensuite bathroom fitted with marble from floor to ceiling. Not all bedrooms are decorated in exactly the same tones. The design on Antillia was meant to mimic that of the Hindi culture, so as a whole, the home reflects Hindi symbolism. Overall, the home is actually divided up into 6 sections, each of which represents another symbol. Arranged from the bottom to the top, the sections represent earth, water, fire, air, sound, and light. The 2 reoccurring design motifs, the sun and the lotus flower, are beginning to make sense now, right? They both represent rebirth. Seeing that Ambani is responsible for about 1/5 of India's exports, this home, or mansion rather, should come as no surprise. Spending on his loved ones also isn't just limited to this astonishing home. We already know that he spent $50 million on his daughter's wedding, but for his wife's 44th birthday, Ambani bought her an Airbus jet worth a mouth-watering $16 million. Though compared to a $2 billion home, this must have been small change for him. He even had the Airbus customized for his wife to include a spa, a bedroom, and a full kitchen. He, of course, also has a few of his own planes, one of which some call a flying boardroom and others a flying hotel. Worth a whopping $73 million, Ambani's own Boeing is fitted with anything and everything a billionaire needs to travel. He also has a second Boeing business jet, an Airbus 319 corporate jet, and a Falcon 900EX, all on top of the 3 helicopters mentioned earlier. And then there is the family yacht. Not quite worth $2 billion, but an estimated cool $100 million. While it is a yacht, it is referred to as a floating palace. Here's why. Its features include a retracting solar glass roof, which is 190 feet long and 124 feet wide. It also has 3 decks along with a piano bar, lounge, and dining space. It also includes personal suites for the guest, and it even has a reading room. Would you want to live in a house as large and as expensive as Antillia? Would you mind that it overlooks the world's largest slum? Or do you think it hardly even bothers the Ambani family?